That's the biggest part of the problem is everybody's addicted to low rates. And then you get people like my dad and probably yours. The rates aren't high. I'm like,
oh yeah, because they were like, in 1990 it was 18%. Yeah,
my dad says it. I explain it every month. He says it again every month. I said, Dad, I hear you if you compare the two numbers. But if you study the 1970s, early 1970s to 1981, rates were like 7% to 11% by the time you got to 80. So when rates went to 18, 19%, they were nearly double where they came from. Our rates were 2.6, 2.8, 3%. They went to 8.
Right.
We nearly tripled this time. Right. And if you measure the cost of living, average incomes, and average home sale price, what's happened as far as affordability goes is worse this time than in the early 80s. But
100%.
Go over that with my dad and yours.
Exactly.
They don't believe it.
When the houses was like 70 grand, and I know it was relative then, but affordability is a completely different animal. With the rates.
Correct. Yeah.
A small bump in rates with the $1 million house is a huge difference.
I mean, people buying $800,000 houses, and their payments are $8,500, $9 grand a month.
I know.
That's insane. Even car payments, dude.
Oh, it's nuts.
It's all the same shit. It's like a $40,000 car is like $900 a month. It's like, since fucking when?
Yeah. So if you're a first-time home buyer right now, what do you say to them? Like, because everyone's waiting for some kind of price dip or somebody to tell them to do something.
Right.
Well,
nobody knows what to do.
Good question. So the first-time buyers that can afford it, I mean, do the best you can, buy the best you can. I'll tell you this: we're coming into the best time of year to buy a home. I mean, I've been saying it on the news since 2011, but only 10% of people listen to me. Buying a home in the second part of the year, in particular in the fall, is a way better time of year to buy a home than the first part of the year. Buying a home, February to May, I mean, you're competing with everybody. And that's why you see the multiple offer situations. Early part of the year, there's way more buyers than there are sellers. Second part of the year, there's more sellers than there are buyers.
Interesting.
Especially a year like this. The last few years, it's been equal.
I always thought like buyers came out in the summer.
No,
depends the market.
Buyers come out in droves January 1st.
I see.
And they're way impatient. And we're up here in New England where lots of sellers are like, oh, no, list my house till the snow goes away. Yeah. Well, you should, because my favorite month when we flip homes and all that to sell a home, February. Mm-hmm. Best month of the year to list a home. Probably the worst month of the year to buy a home.
Right.
But no one listens to me.
What would you give advice to a seller who's trying to sell their home to get the best price? Is it landscaping? Is it adding like what features of the home right now is getting the best value in New England specifically?
Well, I mean, nothing's more important to the buyer than kitchens and baths.
Yeah.
I mean, kitchens and baths is a huge thing. But hiring the right company to list your home, not just hiring any Joe Blow realtor. I mean, this is the only business I've ever seen where people will just hire someone that I know him. Well, him doesn't have more than 2 sales in their life and you're hiring them, it's crazy to me. But hiring the right agent, hiring the right company, we're getting back to a market. This is actually why I'm really excited about the market we're coming into. Sellers are going to start giving a shit again about the brokerage that's hired.
Yep.
So some of these realtors that have left companies like mine or take Sotheby's, another great brand, and they're like, I'm going to Joe Blow Real Estate. They're going to give me 2% more. Okay, well, they have 3 people. They have no marketing power online. We have people that call our office and email our branch offices 7 days a week, 365. Hi, I want to buy a home. Hi, I need help selling a home. That doesn't happen to every company.
No.
I mean, we have people that call nearly every day for Florida that are up here. And we've only been in Florida 4.5 years. So you try to compete with a company like ours that's buying all kinds of leads, producing leads, it's hard. And now that stuff that didn't matter because inventory was so low and people could just list with anyone, now it's starting to matter again.
So true.
And I
you're
love
saying that because I remember when we were trying to sell a house in 21 or something like that. I'm like, why do we even need we can just put it on.
That's what happens.
And anybody will buy it. It's like everything's a bidding war. It doesn't matter what,
Yeah.
But now, to your point, it's like back to the fundamentals. Like who's doing it right, who's marketing right, who has the biggest buyer pool, most data, who
has the most reach online, who has contracts with Zillow, Trulia, Realtor.com that can get the properties boosted up so they pop up first when buyers log online. These are all these little things people don't think about when you take a town like Watertown in February. Last February of 24 or the February before 23, there were 2 homes for sale in February.
Wow.
When there's 2 homes for sale, you can list with anybody and you'll sell. Now, you might not sell for more. You might not sell for for a premium, but you'll sell. And the seller doesn't know the difference.
Do you think there's going to be a big consolidation?
There
bigger
already is.
companies eating the smaller.
Oh, it's happening. We bought 10 companies in the last 18 months.
Yeah, usually
And
when
they're
that when,
shitting me.
when that happens, you see a lot of consolidation. Even in the solar world, it's like there's just big companies that are just going to be eating the smaller companies.
And it's happening right now.